Here we are, kind of a gloomy Monday afternoon. Doing a little off-leash hike with Jasmine. Had her into downtown this morning. She did really well. Didn't see anything that concerned me. Wasn't sure how she'd react around traffic, but didn't really seem to faze her. And so, as a reward, and for some fun and to check her out, decided to go on a little trail hike. So the important thing to remember is that expectations do not change regardless of where you are. In the house, the backyard, on your street, in a crazy busy store like a Costco, downtown, or even out on a trail hike. You don't want to lower your expectations. And she needs to do everything exactly the same regardless of where you are. And as you can see, she's healing right along, just like she should. I always recommend when you go somewhere new, like if you're taking her somewhere new for the first place, don't just let her run around. You want to keep her under control so she understands, okay, this is a new place and it's all exciting and there's new smells, but you still have to listen to me. And so I'm going to keep her in a heel. Good. Sit. Heel. Run a few commands with her before I give her a BREAK. That way she knows that everything stays the same. Down. Good. Down, Jazz. Heel. A little wet here. No big deal for a doggy. And I have her level out here set at 5. That seems to be about her average, at 4 or 5, 6 maybe. I don't believe I've gone above a 12. And even that, I may have done that once. I can't even recall what it was for. But, if need be, I'll crank it up. She does respond really well. And to be perfectly honest, I think this is probably the least I have ever used the e-collar with any dog I've trained, and with the lowest levels. Now, whether that's just because she's super smart, I'm not sure what it is, but it's really been amazing. Like, I just have not had to correct her that much. Once she's got it, once she knows what you want her to do, she'll do it. Let me get up around this corner here. So yeah, you picked a winner here. She's super smart, super lovable. She still gets a little nervous or tense, kind of all over the place now and then. But the nice thing about that is, with, a little bit of a tap on the e-collar, it gets her attention back on you quickly. And she has the commands now so that she can focus on that heel. Let's go. She can focus on what you're asking her to do rather than fleeing or cowering or, any of the other behaviors that we might see. So I'm just super happy with where she's at. Good. Sit. Break. Break. Go on. Go on, have a look around. She's still a little reluctant to venture on her own. Like, she's not super eager to run off by herself. Break. Go on. There you go. There you go. Good girl. I have noticed she's gotten a lot more independent in my backyard. And I've got, our house is sitting on 3 acres, but there's kind of 1 acre of property out front and the side and the back. And she started to get a lot more comfortable out there and, straying away from me and sniffing around and checking things out, which is great to see. Her door manners are gotten really, really good. I will do my best to put a video together for you on that. The crate, she's doing well. She still starts into that kind of pacing thing where it almost reminds me of a husky or a shepherd, just the way she paces in the crate. But she has a really good down command now, so I'll just get her to go down. She's not coming out of the crate until she settles, and she's doing really well at it. Same thing coming out of the car, getting into the car, the back door, the side door, the gates. Like she's gotten really good at it. So it's just going to be a matter of maintaining that and keeping those expectations. If she's acting crazy, don't let her out of the crate. You can even, if you have to, you can reach into the crate, there we go, put the collar on her and get her to settle that way. I have not done that. I've just waited her out. Sometimes in daily life it can be a little more difficult to do that, to take that extra time, but it's worth doing it because she's gotten so much better. Like you had mentioned both in your initial training application when we spoke, she's pretty wild coming out of the crate, and particularly when you come home. So you've got to set up a new normal for her. When you come home, you know, have her settle in that crate before you let her out. And your mom should be doing the same thing. Just take that little bit of time. You don't even have to say anything to her. Just wait, and she will settle. One thing I'm always careful of, break. There you go. Go on, break. Break. Be free. Be free. Go on, break. No? Alright, let's see. That'll be a whole lot different when she's with Benson, I'm sure. And your other dog there, the St. Bernard. She'll be running around like crazy. She takes comfort from her humans. Sorry. I was saying that when we're out in a place like this, on any kind of a trail hike, anywhere really, I'm always more concerned about somebody else's dog than I am the dog that's under my control. I know what she'll do, I know how she'll respond, but I don't know how somebody else's dog will. And we know that there's lots of people out there have their dog off leash, or on a retractable leash, or whatever the case may be, and they don't really have control of their dog. And I think it's fine for their dog just to run up and, you know, oh, my dog just wants to say hi. Sorry, my dog doesn't. You know, like, they don't have an inherent right to let their dog come up and get in your dog's face. So I'm always monitoring, keeping an eye out. And if I see somebody coming with a dog that doesn't look like they have control of it, I'm instantly going to put my dog back on the leash and then avoid any trouble. If their dog starts running towards me, you know, or towards Jasmine, I'm going to put Jasmine in a sit. I'm going to stand in front of her and I'm going to advocate for her. Please call your dog off. My dog just wants to say hi. I asked you nicely, please call your dog. She just wants to say hi. Well, then my voice escalates and, you know, it gets a little bit ruder at that point. And you have to do that within your own comfort zone. But I think it's also fair to say that nobody has the right to let their dog come and get in your face. It could be the friendliest dog in the world, but if Jasmine or Sir Benson decide they don't like that dog, then all of a sudden we've got an issue. Or if the dog's too high energy or tries to mount or any of the, you know, behaviors that we'll see out of dogs that people don't have control of. So the bottom line is advocate for your dog. Be its protector. Stand in front of it. Ask the people to please put their dog back on the frickin' leash, call their dog, and avoid any of the drama that can come with, you know, an unwanted meeting. Now, if you want them to meet, it's always best to meet in a neutral place so that another dog feels the need to protect their territory. The dogs get along, they play well together, great, got a pal. But, you know, in the case of your dogs, you've got your own pack. They've got their own pals. They don't need a big giant circle of doggy friends. You know, when that happens, that's great. If it all goes smooth. That's why we say never go to dog parks. There's too many bad things happen there. But I mean, we've been out now. I'm just looking at my phone camera. I mean, we're 10 minutes in. I have yet to correct her. She knows what she's doing. And she's going to be so happy to see you. Sit. Good, sit. Break. Break. Go on. I think over time too, as you work her and she gets out more and settles in back at home, she'll get, you know, her confidence is just going to continue building. And if she doesn't want to run off into the bush, she'd rather stay with you, great. No issue with that. She definitely likes sniffing. Just going to move on here. Do want to give her that chance to be on her own, run around. And I am keeping a watch in front of me, listening for other people coming. Not people so much I'm worried about, but again, somebody else with a dog they don't have control of. Okay, let's try this. Oh, she's engaged. Come. There's the first call. Come. Second call. Come. Wow. Jasmine, come. There, I'm at 7. Come. Here's 8. Good. Sit. Good. Come. Heel. That's the most taps I've given her. I think she's like, well, dude, you just, you know, told me to break, go and have some fun, got on a smell I like, and then you're trying to call me back. But whatever. I mean, point being that a couple of taps and she did come back. I have her auto increase set at 1. So it's going up very slowly. You may find over time as she gets more confidence and becomes a little more independent, you may want to turn that up, you know, to 2 or possibly 3. Just because you don't want to have to go, come, and keep pressing the button. She should respond on the first ask without any stim. And then if she's not responding within 2, it's time to either turn the base level up or turn that auto increase up a couple, just so you get that nice quick response. And over the course of the next year, you're going to probably see a lot of changes in her. And I think most of them are going to be for the positive. But of course, as she gets a little more confident, a little more independent, she could start testing you a little bit. But you now have the tool and she has the commands and the training, but it shouldn't be a problem. So we're going to keep hiking along. Oh, I'm going to try, let's try that sit in heel. Sit. Sit. Good, sit. Jazz, heel. Advanced command. Good, heel, Jazz. That's sit and heel, come to heel. We'll try it again with down. Jazz, down. Down. Give her a tap there. Good, down. Come! Come on, Jazz. Good heel. Good heel, Jazz. She's still not sure why the hell we do that. But she's doing it. I use that for like if I'm taking the garbage out, walk the dogs down as I get to the road, put them in a sit, drop the garbage, get the dog back into the heel. Let's go, go. Dragging a bit. So again, command, stim at exactly the same time. Sit. You're waiting for that sit and heel. Good girl. Button, heel, come, sit, down. Command at the same time. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. As soon as she completes it, hit the reset button. Break. Go on, Jess. Break. All right. Well, I hope this helps. The videos and the narration and the tips and everything along the way. I know you're an experienced e-collar user, so I don't expect you're going to have any issues at all. So we're going to continue our walk down here, give her some free time, enjoy the woods after a busy morning in the city. Have a great night.